So listen, we have seen so much happening in U.S. politics just in the last few days. An assassination attempt on Donald Trump, Joe Biden stepping aside. So how are investors responding to all this unrest in American politics?
It's been mixed, Cynthia, that's for sure. And today we got a very strong response to the news from yesterday that U.S. President Joe Biden is stepping out of the re-election campaign. And there was a big market rally. In fact, the NASDAQ had one of its best days in over a month, gaining almost 1.7%. And that's after falling almost 4% last week in total. And of course, this coming with the news that not only has Biden stepped out of the running, but has also endorsed publicly Kamala Harris as the VP, his VP Kamala Harris as the presumptive Democratic nominee. But this is coming after several days of market volatility, starting with the attempted assassination on Donald Trump. And that actually ended up increasing Trump's chances and also increased the pressure on Biden to step out of the race. And that's why we're seeing so much reaction. Now, it's not necessarily tied directly to the VP, the choice in Kamala Harris, but maybe a little sense of relief that there's less volatility heading into the election.
So many unknowns. This will be fascinating to watch. Now, Ari, another interest rate is expected to be coming later this week, but that might not be enough to ease the financial worries of so many Canadians.
Yes, indeed, Cynthia. So we do talk about interest rates and how much it does affect the cost of living, but it takes a while for changes to monetary policy to be felt for the average Canadian's pocketbook. So there's about a 90% chance that interest rates will come down again on Wednesday, likely by another 0.25%. But a new survey by MNP gauging the sentiment of the average Canadians in terms of the debts that they experience shows that they're still not that optimistic. And that came with the results that more than half say that they are concerned about their ability to afford the average cost of living, and also saying that interest rates may not fall quickly enough to provide the financial relief they require. Also, Cynthia, the survey shows that close to half of respondents are $200 or less away from failing to meet their financial obligations, and a third say they have already fallen behind. So we're going to be looking at maybe a small step towards a better cost of living, but it's going to need to be a lot more before we really feel it, Cynthia.
Definitely. A lot of people are really hurting out there. Now, Ari, the company responsible for Friday's giant tech outage continues to pay the price. Nobody was happy then.
No, and today it looks like investors did sell it actually quite a bit, Cynthia. So yes, after that outage, which involved this company, CrowdStrike, the cybersecurity firm, after a faulty update to some of their software that was used on various Microsoft devices, CrowdStrike did take responsibility, and today the stock lost another 13% in addition to the 11% that it lost on Friday. Now, some networks are still struggling to recover as of today, and we got some new insight into some people that may have benefited actually from this outage, if you can believe it, Cynthia. There's something that's called short selling. That's when someone will bet against a company's stock performance for a particular day. So we got some insights into that specific day when the outage occurred. So on Friday, when the stock fell more than 11%, those who short sold the stock made $461 million in total.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of risk.
It's kind of like gaming the system, isn't it?
A lot of reward.
Definitely. Ari Rabinovitch, always great to see you. Thank you so much.
You as well.